Chapter 8. I think there are like 10 chapters in total in this, so we're getting near the end. I also have no idea what we're doing. I remember there's our bony boy here, and I think we need his pick to be able to dig our way up the cliff face. But we need like a wyvern's roar or something. Hey, Pokey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Always good to have you about. I'd order your brushes online, spent more than you wanted to. When it comes to painting minis, I stick to cheapo brushes, because I'm very rough on my brushes. And I would rather just spend like, you know, $10 and get like 30 brushes that I go through quickly than have like the very nice one that I never use because it cost me, you know, 20 bucks or whatever. Yeah, that's similar to where I am, Silvernail. So can I like look off this ledge? You see the course of your entire journey, okay. We also still have this evil censer. It's a skull hanging from ropes. You smell the residue of burned incense in a hole at the top. It exudes an evil presence, and the town is still, like, possessed. Maybe I'm supposed to use the censer on people in town. Let us away. Pokey streaking again. 5 in a row, hell yeah. Use those points for something. I have no idea what yet, but they're there. I also keep forgetting that there's a stone right here we can use. I've been thinking about making a a chat redeem where you guys can blow like, I don't know, 200,000 points or something, and I'll play a game for a stream. And I'm totally not stealing that idea from Pokey's stream. So she has her own channel point set up that's probably a little bit more fair than what I'm doing here, but... You hate the cheap ones. The cheap ones are fine. I don't paint minis at high enough of a level to feel the need to invest like in super high-end tools. Can we censor these people? No. Useless. Can we use souls on them? No. You have some Kolinsky brushes, nice. And yeah, like that's exactly where I am, Silvernail, is, you know, get the nice brushes, and then I'm like, you know, I'm gonna use these things, and you know, I have stuff on hand, like I have brush cleaner and stuff if I wanna actually like take good care of my brushes. And I mean, I'm not like, you know, just storing them point down type thing. Like I do take care of even my cheap brushes, but like using expensive brushes, it's work, and just like, I just want to paint a mini, rinse my brush out, you know, make sure that there's no gunk stuck in there, and then be done. Commit Sudoku right in front of the bartender. We can commit Sudoku wherever we want. The question is, what do we want to use to do it? Can I bash my brains in with the silver tray? No. Can I eat the bread? Oh, you take a large bite out of the bread. It's delicious. What about the cheese? Holding your breath against the smell, you bite into the cheese and swallow. It tastes surprisingly good. Okay, we've emptied out some of our inventory. Okay. Got some cheap natural brushes and they got wrecked the first time I used them. Oof. Yeah, no, I've got like my cheapo go-to brushes, and then I have like 2 or 3 really expensive ones. Didn't even chew the cheese, just stuffed that whole wheel into his little halfling maw. Swallowed it whole.
In this domain of the damned.
Val, welcome in. I don't know why my raid alert didn't go off. That's mildly concerning. I hope you all are well. I need to check something and make sure that redeems are working.
Jeez,
redeems are not working, that would explain it. Internet. Regardless, Val, I hope you're doing well. Did you get your sword in Silent Hill F? That game, by the way, like, you hear them, but I don't. What the I don't know if I trust you, Ela. I don't know if I trust you. Because Ela is a being of lies and deceit. You hear them working. Really? Okay. Alright, I mean, that's good enough, I suppose. I'm trying to think why that would be. I have no idea. I'm gonna blame Ela for it, though. This freaking cat. Can't trust him. But okay, if Pokey says you can hear him, and Brendan says you can hear him, I trust those two. Shove a whole cheese wheel in my mouth as we join. You have gifts. Good God. What's the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Rocker. 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 Things were so peaceful. Things were so peaceful. But welcome in, Val. You adore this game? I adore it too. Like this has been surprisingly good so far. I played, you know, Shadowgate on the NES growing up, and I fucking loved it. And then, you know, the fan sequel came out. I didn't react to your joke. Did you make a joke? I didn't even see it. Mildly concerning. Oh God. That one just went right over my head. That one just went right over my head, Noelle. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Not that one. Did you hear about the ice cream that played tennis? Good player, but soft serve. Oh, I didn't see that one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I dig it. Alright, so the blacksmith is still fine. But I don't really know... I don't really know that there's anything we can do with him. We need like a horn. Where the hell would we find a horn? Already pummeling me with the puns. As soon as it starts, as soon as like Pokey's community shows up, the puns begin flowing and my brain just starts drooling out of my ears. I know where you can get horny. Yes, so do I, Val. I just go to our DMs on Discord. I mean, never mind. This is another puzzle I'm gonna get mad about. Oh no. These are my favorite kind. These are my favorite kind of puzzles where I'm missing something that is just plainly obvious and I'm gonna be the saltiest little bitch boy about it. It's so good to have you back, Noelle. I missed the shit out of you. Like, your absence was noted. You tell me I have what I need. Okay, all right. Thank you for that. At least that is very much appreciated. That means I'm not going to, you know, just keep wandering around aimlessly. Solid wall of ice is formed in this dead end. The frozen air of the mountain has stopped the once raging water. Wait, this is a waterfall? Okay. Aw, and thank you for the bits. That's very kind of you, Noelle. Trying to think of like long yet surprisingly light painted metal pole from a distance. It reminds you of a staff. I do always get your bits, Noelle, and I'm quite fond of them. I suppose I can bludgeon this thing with the pole. No. I know what we're supposed to do. I just don't know how to do it. Artemis is watching your stream. Hello, Artemis. I hope you're doing well. Happy gotcha day. Michiru, you are far too kind. You are far too fucking kind. It might be the cursor moving around. Excellent. Well, hey, if she's watching the cursor, that means she's moving, and that means she's getting an exercise, and she can work off a little bit of that chonk. I don't suppose I can use the sensor on this? No. Okay. So I have what I need, but the thing is, okay, I have what I need, but I might not have what I need for here. That's the other thing. Let me go back to town again. This is going to be a 3-hour stream of me just being confused and then getting really, really mad when I tell chat to finally spoil it for me. I know it. I can already tell. All right, so we're gonna do some retracing of steps here. I want to re-explore the castle. And we'll just go all the way back into the basement and poke around. You ever have one of those days when you just want to scream, "Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes. Yes, so much." So can I go back into my old cell by any chance? No, you've seen enough of that cell to last a lifetime. Because I know that we've kept these jailer keys through the entire game, which leads me to believe that there's bullshit, and I haven't encountered it yet. You're tightly jammed in their brackets to move. You're familiar enough with dungeons to know there's no unlocking this door. Okay, we've talked to this skeleton. The smell of iron and rot assaults your nostrils, and you feel a terrible sensation as you gaze upon the rotting corpse. With King Iran freed, Edward, the master of the artillery division, has also been released. Okay. These strong wooden boards are used for barring the door. Judging by their size, you quickly realize there is no getting in or out of this cell. This iron grill drains away the refuse of the dungeons. Manacles were probably used to hold some poor wretch awaiting execution. For the time being, they are unoccupied. Okay, this is where we got the rock. Now that the plot against King Iran has been resolved, Joshua, the King's Council, has been freed. I assume I can't open this. Wait, within the cell you hear a growl and then a loud thud as something hurls itself against the inside of the door. Oh my. You now have a good idea of why the door is heavily barred and permanently sealed. Can I open it? No. Game. Game, let me murder myself. Let me... Game! Give me opportunities! Give me opportunities to unalive myself in hilarious and yet entertaining ways. These sturdy-looking manacles seem to have been forged with no small amount of skill. No, I wanna look at the floor grate. I wanna scream every day, yeah. The dark and ominous hall stretches before you. Can we open this? It appears that your recent escape has revealed a hole in the castle's defenses. The guards have sealed this particular cell shut. I mean, I guess we're, can I pry these off with a pole? No. If I were a horn, where would I be? Where? Because I think this goes to a locked room, right? Wait a minute, wait, go back. Can I take this lantern? Chat! Maybe we can go back in the mines! Maybe we can go back into the mines because there's bodies in there! Ooh! Ooh! Tentative excitement. Wait a minute. I want to loot the treasury really quickly. I want to see if there's a horn in there. Y'all got a horn? No. We need to go northwest. Yeah, we do. I still want to know how to get into this chest. I bet that this chest is just a red herring, but it is free real estate in my mind right now. Okay, this is the tower. At the library. Nothing in the bookcases. Moving your butt to bed and feeding the little tiger. Godspeed, Val. Get all comfy cozy. And give Artemis a scritchin for me. This is another... I wonder, can we use the jailer keys to pop this lock, maybe? No. Okay. I know we can throw ourselves out the windows here, but we've already done that, so there's no real interest for me anymore. We've looted all of this. This is where the dragon was. And the dragon... I don't remember if... I don't remember whatever came of that dragon, now that I think about it. Butt stuff in bed, kinky. Hey, I'm not gonna kink shame. Okay, so I want to go to the mine. I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. This could be amazing. We could make progress. I'm gonna be so freaking butt mad if I try to use this and it's like, you can't use that here because it's like the wrong lantern. This is the best game ever. I'm just saying, chat, this is the best game ever. Okay, alright, let's poke around. Oh no, I'm fucking stupid. That guard, their captain, pulled their bodies out of here. That's right. Hey, Lord Kagai, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. 9 months. God damn. Clearly got the tone of kinky wrong. It was kinky. Boo. The spear the guard captain held earlier today has skewered the bodies of the dire wolves. Looking closely, you see the wolves are but skin and bones. They must have been crazed from pangs of hunger. Can I take the spear? It cannot be taken. Dang it. I think I've thrown myself off of this ledge before. Have I? Oh, actually, maybe I haven't. You run forward with arms held wide and leap from the ledge, expecting to soar with all the majesty of an eagle. We haven't done this one. That is, unfortunately, not what happened. The vultures made quick work of picking the meat from your flattened body. Hey, Valeskia, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad to have you back. Hope you're doing well today. We're throwing ourselves off of cliffs to obvious end results. This is on Steam, Rosberg. It came out, I want to say recently, like I would say probably within like the last year or so. It's a officially sanctioned fan-made sequel to the first game, and thus far it has been really, really impressive. I am enjoying it greatly. Okay, we've already gone through all of their pockets. If I go through the forest, that's just gonna take me up to the pier, which is empty. There's nothing in here. All right, we're gonna go back to town. Again. There's also an uninvited to, really? Really? I did not know that. Is it also like on Steam? Because, I mean, I'm gonna be jumping on that if that's the case. You mentioned it. I'm a forgetful ass, Ela. I'm not gonna say forgive me, but let's see here. Uninvited to? Let nothing you dismay. All right, wish listed. Is this by the same? Oh, it's by the same people that did Beyond Shadowgate. Oh, that's a fucking day one buy. That is a day one purchase. Oh, yes. Oh, it looks fucking good too. Shit. Oh, my body is ready. My body is ready. I've also got the cursed games. I gotta play through those. We'll probably do those after Shadow over Loathing. Jair. Give me a horn, man. I know you've got at least one. I don't think we have any coins that we can throw in here. No. You notice the lack of rope, and near the hear the sounds of the beast you narrowly avoided. Going this way would be unwise. Can I, like... I can't remember if I tried the grappling hook. Yeah. Harness? Oh. Oops. We splatter ourselves at the bottom of the well, because I thought, oh, I can just go left, and the game's like, no. Instead, you die. Can I use the magic lens on myself here? You place the lens over your eyes and examine your surroundings and see nothing unusual. I imagine it has something to do with all these souls that I have. How many do I even have? 3, 4, 5, 6. Just running around with half a dozen souls in our inventory, you know, like you do. Fucking the freaking kleptomaniac halflings. Now they're stealing people's souls in addition to everything else. I legitimately do not know. My character's a Kender, totally. 100%. Let's see, can we bless the sensor, maybe? No. What's the fairy have to say? We have the souls. Return me to the gatekeeper portal. Wait, what? Return me to the gatekeeper portal. There's one more thing to do. One last thing. What? Okay. Kender fit these. God damn it, Ela. Terrible. Terrible. Well, I assume when they say the gatekeeper portal, they mean this thing over here. The structure. Souls on it? No. Well, if it's not the Stargate... I'm trying to think. It hurts. I don't really remember any other portals, though. That's the thing. Structure has no more magic in it. It will not summon another portal. Hey, Mail, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Is that gonna be the pearl? Michiru! Good lord. You are far too kind. Just please don't be spending money that you can't afford. Like, I appreciate you just being here. You don't have to be like going out of your way or anything, I promise. No, I think you're pretty great. All right, just making sure, that's all. If I were a gatekeeper portal, where would I be? At a gate. Yes, I would imagine so. Remember, you have your commands, not just your inventory. That's true. Hi, me. How are you doing? You say to yourself. I'm conversing with myself, so I've lost my mind. And you? You don't reply. Okay, so maybe there's more to be done. The writing in this game is so on point. I adore it. It's so good. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Can we open the portal? You cannot open that. It did not open. Can we take it? No. Use it? No. We've looked at it. We can't close it. Hit the portal. Ow. Speak to the portal. Okay, no. I'm out of ideas. I converse with myself all the time. This game makes it seem like it's only a bad thing if you reply. Like, if you're having full-on conversations with yourself, like, that's kind of, you know, a thing, but I don't know. Maybe not this week. God damn it. I wonder if I can talk to the zombie. Maybe, am I gonna just like bear roar at the zombie and it runs away? Because that would be hilarious. Back up here. What a trip. If I just bear roar at this zombie, I am going to say words, chat. I am going to say words. What's up, buddy? Despite your diminutive stature, you raise your arms high and wide into the air and growl as fiercely as you can. The ruse works. The zombie drops the pickaxe and shambles away, tumbling down the side of the mountain. You truly have a flair for the theatrical. Ugh. This is why I don't play adventure games, chat. This is why. They make me feel stupid. They make me feel dumber than I already feel that I am. God damn it. You take the pickaxe, certain it will help you on your adventures. Because I'm like, oh, I've got to find a horn, not I'm just going to sit there and go rawr, and the thing is going to run away. So do we pickaxe our way up here? Yes. You swing the pickaxes? Yeah. No. So now I hear the audio, and y'all don't. How? How is that even? Let me check something really quickly. I will not have that redeem go. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there's God is dead. Okay, all right. Let me do this. Cheese for everyone. Let's see. Wait. What in the...
Cheese!
Okay, there's cheese. Alright, so yeah, apparently, for whatever reason, Sammy wasn't using Sammy for audio in my audio mixer. It was just playing the game audio, so the game's gonna be quieter for y'all now. Where is it? Where is it?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. I
got nothing, chat. I got nothing. I got nothing. With a few well-placed strikes, you make a divot slightly higher in the wall that could act as a grip. Do I just keep going? Yes. You swing the pickaxe as hard as you can at the ice wall with a few well-placed strikes. All right, so do I just... Yep. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna save. So can I just climb this? After rubbing your hands together, you grip the frigid ice wall and begin to climb. Before long, you reach the top of the wall. All right, as you climb up to this plateau, you notice the temperature has dropped significantly. The lightest breeze sends a chill up your spine. All right, can we finally put on our heavy coat? Okay, it's freezing. Time to put this on, you say as you slip on the heavy coat. You feel slightly warmer, hardly comfortable, but at least you won't freeze to death. Okay, so I assume I have to use the harness to cross this. Wait, can I just cross it and fall to my death? A rope has been mounted to the cliff face and leads around the ridge. Lucky for you, there are those who would have conquered this mountain trail and left behind their tools. You fall off the side of the mountain as your scream echoes off the sheer rock face. Just as you think you'll fall forever, your momentum is immediately halted by an impact with the ground so hard, your body is obliterated by the force. Obliterated, chat. Full-on obliteration. Hey, Bitey Ferret, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Good to have you about. Let's try this again. Do I need to put my coat back on? No, we still have it on. All right, harness.
Already dead.
You attach the harness to the lead rope. It is firmly attached, but can freely travel along the rope. Okay, you can use it to safely cross the ledge. You fall off the side of the mountain. Game. Miss me with that Sierra bullshit. You were the sack of flour thrown from a bridge. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will let that fear wash over me, and I will look... What is it? Then I'll look behind and see that only, something remains? Freaking Dune. Fear is the mind killer, chat. You slip into the harness and begin to slowly cross the ledge. Your foot slips and you begin to fall. However, the harness tightens and catches you. After regaining your footing, you continue along the path. After an excruciatingly long time, you round the corner and reach the other side. You inch your way around the edge of the precipice, unhooking the harness and glad to be on safe ground. Until you notice movement in the corner of your eye. A winged beast clambers over the edge of the cliff. It stares fiercely at you with razor-sharp claws, ready to strike. This must be the monster that frightened the dead man. So this is, I wonder if this is a reference to the first game. There's that one like white fuzzy thing in the... God, it's near the end of the game. There's like a lever puzzle or something. All right, so what is this? No wonder this monster terrified the zombie even in death. The haunting eyes remind you of two brilliant, lustrous pearls. I wonder if that's a hint to finally use that. Here you go, friendo. Have a pearl. You toss the pearl towards the monster and it deftly snatches it from the air. It growls with satisfaction. Orb. Yes, this is totally a reference to the first game because you steal an orb from this thing. I fucking love it. I'm not petting it. I missed out on a death, though, by not petting it. Damn it. Damn it. Having received what it wanted, it takes off down the mountain. Your path is clear, but you still have a way, or you still need a way to cross the gap. All right, can I use the grappling hook? No. Wait, no. We have a spell for this. We've had it since like the very beginning of the game. Is it Polychromus, I think? You speak the magic word, Polychromus. Beams of color spring from the cold rocks, swirling across the expanse until a brilliant rainbow forms. Touching the rainbow with the tip of your boot, you feel it's as firm as the stone. I did not mean to cast that spell again. Sure, why not? You muse to yourself while looking at the rainbow bridge. It's one of many marvels you've seen today. Resting on a crude nest is a creature you recognize from Gwynenthell Castle. You gape in astonishment at the coincidence. Well, I'll be the son of an elf, you say with a smile. Do you wonder if you have any more sugary treats? Do I have any more sugary treats? Is the bag empty? I do have them. I remember this thing liked the Tempies. You flinch as the small dragon snaps up the Tempies from your hand. It closes its eyes and chomps contentedly on the treat. To your surprise, it motions you towards itself as if it wants to give you a ride. Pet the dragon. I'm going to assume that means hit the dragon. That only hurt your hand. Can we use the dragon? Cute little bear halfling's going to cross the rainbow bridge again. Some dude in the background like loading rounds into a shotgun. You hop onto the dragon's back and try to settle yourself while the creature scoots about, causing you to sway alarmingly. Where small men go? It asks. You gently nudge it towards the east. Bunching its muscles, it leaps right from the rock face. The dragon takes to the skies, and you only now get a sense for how high the Gatekeeper Mountain really is. As you get a glimpse of the kingdom, the likes of which no one else has ever seen, you realize you don't know where you're being taken. Wherever the creature decides to land, you guess. After a short trip, you land with a stomach-churning lurch in a clearing somewhere inside the mountain. Stunned by the flight, you don't even protest when it shrugs you off its shoulders and flies off. A dirt crossroad leads to a lone cabin flanked by a dark forest. A sense of urgency begins to fill you. Okay, so we do have portal, so we can come and go if we need to. So let's have a looky-look. A thin dirt trail leads to a lone wooden cabin. What about this one? This trail leads to a large blue stone structure. Then let's go to the cabin. Etched into the cabin exterior are signs and symbols that you cannot decipher. Well, that's a star. That's a harp. A moon, and hands, maybe? The engravings in this octagonal plaque look like an ordinary decorative handprint. And we just, like, nothing happened. This indentation depicts a sorcerer, his arms held high to the heavens. Oh, this is, oh, fuck, what was his name? The Warlock Lord from the first game, right before he got eaten by the Leviathan. Etched into the cabin exterior, signs and symbols you cannot decipher. All right, can I open the door? Yes, we can. The door is unlocked and opens easily. Being such an isolated place, there's not much need for locks. Okay. Is this... Okay, that's what I was wanting to know, was like, is this where we came in, or is that a new area? All right, let's look around. It's a dusty old tome, and a dusty old tome. An old and very well-worn desk sits next to the wall of the cabin. All right, open the desk. You lift up the desktop, revealing the inner compartment. Is that a ring? A simple gold ring sits within the desk. Well, it's mine now. Thinking the desk is as good as a treasure chest, you grab the ring. Okay, let's have a look at it. Carved upon this plain gold ring is a symbol in the shape of a handprint. A relief in the shape of an hexagon is carved into the wall. Okay, so I assume then we need this. Use the ring on the hand? Nothing. Can I put it on myself? Nothing. Can I take it? It cannot be taken. Can I hit it? That will leave a bruise. Can I open it? No. Stealing some poor staff stuff. We're a Kender. Are we going to find a dirty magazine? Oh my god. This game is going in a direction I was not expecting. So let's have a look-see at some of these books. You grab the book and notice a bookmarked page. You scan the page and begin to read. The First Assault. The Circle of the 12 convened a trial for the outcast Talamar the Black, now known to all as the Warlock Lord. He was charged with accessing forbidden tomes and delving into the black arts, including necromancy and mind-walking. But Talamar was clever, and the trial was merely a trap to draw the circle together. Once gathered, the trap was sprung. Many of our brethren fell on that dark day. We placed the tome back where we found it. Hey, Charlie, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Always good to have the scruff pup around. Okay, another bookmarked page. The second trap. In my folly, I convinced my brethren to let Talamar live. We bound him with runes deep below Shadowgate, but we too failed. Talamar escaped, murdering the rest of the circle, save me. This forced my hand to call the seed of prophecy to Shadowgate. My gamble was successful and Talamar was pulled into hell, but in night's long hours, I fear that this was yet another trap. For as Jair vanquished him, Talamar first beheld that which he had long sought, the Staff of Ages. Alright. The Revenant War. Talamar's war raged against all the kings of Kal Torlin, and cities fell to his hordes as he tore across the lands. Troll, changeling, goblin, and ogre led the attacks, while Talamar resurrected his foes as armies of shambling corpses. Recognizing their end was near, the remaining king's forces in the Circle of 12 united and met Talamar's army at Maudsley. On those holy grounds, by more luck than might, Talamar was humbled and captured. His monsters scattered or killed. Alright, alright. The brambles are as thick and strong as steel cables. As you approach, you swear they move toward you. Oh, is this a death? Ignoring your gut instinct to avoid the wall of uncomfortably aggressive-looking vines, you venture forth on the path. You think it's your imagination fooling you as the vines seem to creep towards your body, but you're wrong. Suddenly, the thicket heaves up and collapses on you, slicing your flesh into ribbons. You bleed to death in agony. Ah, I love video games. Okay, so can we use our plant magic on these things? Herbicidia? You say the magic words, but nothing happens. The spell has been nullified. Someone must have wanted to keep people away to invoke such fierce sorcery. Alright. Maybe the ring lets us past? No. I feel like I should be able to put this ring on. I sense powerful magic at work. Quickly, explore this area. We have little time left. What's over this way? Oh, the wisp speaks to you, its voice soft and weak. This portal uses a different source of energy, Dao. This portal is powered by pure life force. It demands a great sacrifice to open. But I have an idea. We may be able to borrow some life force from the recently departed. Speak with the dead, see their final moments, and find the ones that can lend us their last bit of life. Much has been asked of you this day, and this will not be easy to resolute. Be resolute. You have proven yourself capable. Let's go. Take it easy, Roz. Thanks for swinging by. Always good to have you around. So I assume we just feed this thing souls? Yeah, we do. You release the soul of the portal, and the carvings in the structure emit a gentle red glow as the portal gains more energy. Alright. I'm gonna be missing one, aren't I? 1, 2, 3. No, I think we're okay. And then the lost soul. You deliver the final soul to the structure, but a portal does not appear. The wisp floats before you and speaks gently. This has been a journey most interesting. I foresaw you rotting in a cell, but you escaped and freed a king. I foresaw you slain by the numerous beasts in Torlin Forest, yet you bested each of those monsters. You traveled across time and space without fail. You made your way home and closer to stopping the coming cataclysm. You've surprised me, proven yourself a worthy ally in the battle against darkness. Now you must proceed alone. This portal requires another soul. Be brave and clever. Do not submit to the evil you will face. Goodbye, Dell. Powered by the souls and the wisp's sacrifice, the portal is now open. I'm curious if this is going to take us to OG Shadowgate. I could have missed souls. Yes, but we would have been able to go back and get them. It wouldn't have been too harrowing. 7th chevron will not lock. I see you, Silvernail. I see what you're doing. I must not decaf. Decaf is the mind killer. Decaf is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my decaf. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the decaf has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. Oh my god. That's horrible, but also fucking funny. Love the art in this. Yeah, this is a very nice looking game. You exit the portal, less sick than usual. You're not sure where you are, but you recognize a cold stone mountain anywhere. See, I was expecting it to like plop us down into Shadowgate or something. 'Tis a large doorway set into the mountain stone. According to the runes on this door, it's the entrance of the famous mines of Mythrock. There's no way to break through it by force, not that you have much anyway. You'll need to find another way. Alright. As your eyes peers up towards the unsettlingly large moon, you notice a steel cage imprisoning a red-eyed raven.
Hello, Fenling, the raven exclaims. My name is Odin. I see that you are new here. Welcome to the mines of Mythrock. Now, be so kind as to release me from this trap, and I will lend you my knowledge and guide you through this land.
The raven finishes his speech and motions a wing toward the handle below the cage.
I don't know. Be a dear and release me. It's quite embarrassing being trapped in here,
Odin says hurriedly. The transitioning sound between areas will haunt you until you die. Really? It's not that bad. Okay, yeah, it's that bad. It is pretty, yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I'll give it to you. Always nice when the game doesn't completely fuck you over. Yes, also true. I hate it with every fiber of your being. Aww, that's fair. All right, let's free the burb. You pull the handle and release Odin from the cage.
Finally! Thank you, Fenling,
he says with a hint of gratitude. My name is Dell, you reply.
Ah, odd name. Very well, Dell. I shall join you as your guide through these mines.
The raven flies over and perches on your shoulder.
Forward, into the mines of Mythrock,
he squawks cheerfully. I was gonna say, is he the replacement for our sprite friend? Weak proper gamers appreciate that the candle left lit in the second room burns down the place 20 hours later. You like having fun, and not in our old school video games. You pause as you notice shards of glass float off the ground and assemble themselves into a mirror before you. The visage of an old man appears in the glass. His voice booms. Listen to me, sorcerer, for the time is fleet. Sorcerer, you wonder aloud. Odin chimes in.
Don't worry about that. This is a recording, but do pay attention otherwise.
The image of the man continues. I am Lockmere the Timeless, the warder of this castle Shadowgate. The great drums of the mountain dwarves have gone silent, but do not fret, I shall not leave you unarmed. Odin, my raven, and now your guide will lead you. Do not tarry. Fare thee well, sorcerer. With that, the glass falls away. Odin speaks.
There you are, at your service. Now, let us get out of the cold. Bring us to the stone door at once.
Oh, we're totally going into Shadowgate, chat. Odin perks up as you approach the door.
Ah. Open sesame, he says.
The ground shakes and the door slowly slides open. Well, I'll be, you mumble. Odin looks at you quizzically.
Did you not try that, Fenling? First day, is it?
He replies. I think I know what this is. Is this a book? This is a book, right? No, it's a tablet. All right. It's a small green tablet. You recall reading that dwarves use them to power various mechanisms. Okay, let's breathe. I need to not get like too excited here. Okay, so this isn't Shadowgate. Wait, what? This one's silly looking spider, Fenling, Odin squawks. Ugh, I hate spiders so much, so much. Ghost excitement intensifies, I know, right? It must be strange hearing me excited about something. Odin responds tersely, yes, well, remove it already, I've places to go. What in the hell is this? Spider's less offensive to the eyes than most, but you'd still rather squash it and be done with it. Well, what if I want to pet the spider? Can I talk to it? You receive no reply. I just walk past it. Despite looking like an annoyed red cotton ball with legs, this spider is indeed a spider. As you walk past it, the thing leaps onto your back and pierces your neck with its fangs. Its venom quickly paralyzes you. The last thing you see before you pass out is a spider extruding a streaky thread as it wraps you up. Okay. Thanks for playing Shadowgate. Okay. Alright, this is a reference to the death screens in like the OG Shadowgate. Alright, so let's go back. Oh, so is that just like a random encounter then? Okay. Give me the tablet. Thinking it could be useful, you take the tablet. Now we go this way. We use the tablet, I assume, on this. The item is useless, really. Okay, what do we got? The stone appears quite loose, an odd thing to notice about a dwarven structure. Usually flawless in their execution, it's not common to see a mistake made by dwarves. Okay. It's a small red chest made of fine materials. You expect no less from dwarven craftsmanship. Is it trapped? No. You lift the top of the chest. Inside is a small glowing orb. Yoink. The orb of sight. And as you take the orb, Odin offers some advice.
These mines are covered in glamour spells, Dell. This orb will help you see through the facade, illuminating the truth where things seem missing.
All right, can I use it here? No. Can I open this? There's no handle or notch, so it cannot simply be opened. Can I push it? No. Can I hit it? You hit the stone and hear a hollow thud. The stone crumbles, revealing a metal key. Yoink. When in doubt, punch the thing. Key 1. This is like an OG Shadowgate thing here where they're just not, it's not like it's a door key, it's just key 1, key 2, flask 1, flask 2. All right, I assume this is locked. You rustle the handle, but the door is locked, yeah.
Appears we will need a key, Dell. Go take a look around, no need to rush. I'm not bored, not at all,
Odin says. All right, use the key on the door, open the door, in we go. Trap hall, nope. Let's see what else we have. Deep pit. Dark hall. The torches. I assume if I try to walk through this, it's gonna kill me. All right, a scuttling sound alerts you to the presence of another absurd-looking spider. It proceeds to block your path. So are we just supposed to like, no, if we try to leave, it just kills us. Okay, so, you cannot take Ye Flask 1. That is a Homestar reference, a Homestar Runner reference. I see you, Bitey Ferret. I see you too. I know there's a bunch of old people in chat here. Grew up with the like early 2000s internet. Nice of them to announce the traps at least. I mean, they announced some of them. This being just called the trap hall leads me to believe that this is not just a simple trap and it's probably something incredibly heinous that's going to make me a salty boy. Let's look around. The torch is tightly fastened to the wall, you cannot take it. An ornate mirror rests in the stone wall across the pit. Several stone platforms create a pathway to the stone pedestal ahead. Odin speaks loudly.
Don't worry about that sigil. It's a defense mechanism that senses a threat. And you couldn't possibly be a threat, so onward.
He finishes with a snicker. You're vintage. You're also old, especially. Mild. Yeah. You need to get a Werther's original. I fucking love Werther's originals. Those things are so delicious. All right, let's go forward and see what happens. We're not immediately dead. 0 out of 10. I appreciate that they did. Wait a minute. If I take this, does it? Oh, they've even like got things properly reflected in the mirror. It's just so high effort. Werther's are delicious. I fucking love caramel. It's so good. You open the door and begin reading the scribbled text. Hedrog, I bring news. I have heard nothing from Fergrin since his crew entered the western tunnel. It is unlike him. I'm activating the defenses. I believe Fergrin has unleashed something hidden eons ago, and I have seen no one since. Raise the alarm. Send word to the King Thurmore at Dragonfell. I will move as quickly as I can. You must reach the king. The scroll is signed Borin. Caramel, depends entirely on where in the country you were raised. Like out here on the East Coast, they call it caramel. Where I was raised, it's caramel. It's like pronouncing, God, what's the word that I always used to get into it? Vehicle. I pronounce vehicle as vehicle. Vehicle. Out here, vehicle. It's like they like lose a symbol, not a symbol, a syllable in there. It's weird. You return the scroll to its place. We say Verkle here. Verkle, huh? Yeah, but y'all also say like bottle of water and stuff like that. And you call like cell phones mobiles and all that fun stuff. I'm not gonna try to say that, Val, because I'm just going to embarrass myself in front of you and I don't want to do that. You Germans are scary. You quickly flip the book open to a page. Dell, you fool! Odin squawks as he flies off your shoulder. An apparition floats up from the tome, hovering before you.
Bird, you're scared of this? It's cute, you say, smirking. The ghost floats to you and touches your face. In a second, all your skin melts off of your body. You die in severe pain. Wow. Okay. Melting like ice cream. Yeah, we're that one dude from Indiana Jones where his whole face melts off. All right, so we've got all this. Let's just leave. Ow, my most of me. All right, so what are we supposed to do? You're probably the least scary German. Yeah, that's fair, Val. You're a sweetheart. Can I crossbow it? Nope. So we have discovered really that the spiders are just a reload and then we're okay. Video games, punch it. Yeah, I'll try that next time. So my assumption is that I need 4 tablets here, maybe? Can I just take this one? Yeah, I can. Wonderful. Even if you could cross this chasm, there's a heavy stone door blocking the way forward. Oh, I bet I can create another rainbow bridge here, maybe? Oh. Oh, nothing happens and you remember magic won't work here. You don't want to learn the ways of German from Ela, Val. Please don't. All right, so what do we got? Torch is tightly fastened. Unlike the rest of the torches in the mine, this one is oddly unlit. Can I pull the torch? You grab the torch and give it a pull. It snaps down and you hear a click sound from behind the wall. Clever dwarves. Not clever enough, but pretty good, you say proudly. Odin responds, "It was unlit, Dell. A dozen lit torches in here, and you noticed an unlit torch. Brilliant," he snickers. The stone pillars quickly slide into place as if beckoning you across the pit. No reflection in the mirror. You stare into the dark mirror. It looks like an endless void. The thought fills you with dread. These books are written in a language you don't understand. You'd rather not ask the bird. Okay. Will not open. It didn't. Can we just move through the thing? No. Americans be like, battle of water. Bottle of water. Orb of sight? Orb of sight on myself? No. Stand at night at irregular days in Mail's bedroom and whisper in his ear, "We are in Poland again." Oh no. Does the bird offer hints? Probably. Good idea. The dwarves use mechanisms and enchantments to protect their minds. Stone tablets are the key to overcoming their traps. Okay. Well, we have 3 tablets. Can I use the magic lens here? No. I mean, this is obviously something. What happens if I punch it? Leaves a bruise. Okay. What's this up here? It confuses you why dwarves favor bottomless pits. They're inconvenient at best, you think. Alright, you little shit. Punch it. You run forward and give the spider a good boot. It tumbles backward end over end until it smashes against the wall. Having had enough, it slowly rises and scuttles up the wall and away until it's out of sight. Good suggestion on punching the spiders. Turns out every spider has a plan until it catches a boot to the face. Screw you, spider. Alright, is this something? The morbid skull candle shines atop the pedestal. You notice the wax doesn't melt and the flame does not flicker. Can I take it? Alright, we take the skull candle. Alright, you little shit, you're back for more? Get fisted. You run forward and boot the damn thing again. It runs off, screaming anti-halfling propaganda. Coming at you once again
You boot it further down the hallway. Snarky little bastard. Toddler-sized boot in my face would definitely dissuade you from shenanigans. I mean, fair enough.